My dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the virtual class of biology. Today our topic is bacteria. Bacteria are microscopic prokaryotic organism. It belongs to phylum Rhizomycophyta. Repeat that phylum Rhizomycophyta. Characteristics of bacteria are as they are unicellular prokaryotes. A bacterial cell consists of cell wall, cell membrane. It has cytoplasm and nuclear material. Bacteria were discovered in 1697 by a scientist, Leeuwenhoek. As you know, they are microscopic organisms. That's why you can see the bacteria under a microscope. There are few bacteria we are showing in the picture. Round are cocci, rod shape are bacilli, and spiral shape are spirilla. As you see the structure of bacteria, you will see a flagella come out of it and a mucilage coat. And after it, a cell wall is there which is made up of cellulose. After it, a cell surface membrane, and inside the cell you can see the ribosomes, food reserves, cytoplasm, and DNA. The movement organ is pili. Cell membrane perform the function of respiration as mitochondria are absent. We classify the bacteria according to their shapes. As you see, one round shaped bacteria, its name as cocci. Double cocci makes it double cocci bacteria, same as rod shape are called bacilli, and Vibrio has a flagella around it, and spirilla is spiral shaped. On the basis of nutrition, bacteria are classified as saprophytic. Saprophytic means they get their food from dead organic matter, while symbiotic, they associated with other living organism and without harming, getting some advantage from them. Parasitic bacteria grow inside the tissues of other living organisms and obtain from and harm that host. Autotrophic bacteria, they can synthesize organic compound from simple inorganic substances. Autotrophic bacteria can be photosynthetic or chemosynthetic. Photosynthetic prepare their food themselves with the help of chlorophyll, while the chemosynthetic bacteria prepare their food from inorganic substances like iron, hydrogen, nitrogen, etc. If we say that bacteria are economically important, so we see that we use butter, cheese, yogurt. All of them are very essential for our health, as well as bacteria cause soil fertility. It decomposes dead plants. Some bacteria are very useful. For example, during digestion, we can't digest cellulose. Bacteria help us to digest cellulose. Like that, bacteria help to make vitamins. They make antibiotics, and in the roots of some legumes, they fix the nitrogen for us. Some bacteria are very harmful. They cause severe diseases. For example, pneumonia. Pneumonia is an inflammation of the lungs caused by bacteria, viruses, and other chemical irritants. The air sacs filled with pus and other liquid. One more harmful disease is tuberculosis. It damaged the lung severely. It is caused by a bacteria called Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Dear student, it's time to wrap up our lesson. Today we learned about bacteria, the structure of bacterial cell as you see in the picture. And after that, we discussed so many things about bacteria. For example, their shapes, their types, they are harmful, they are useful. Here we are showing you again the picture of a bacterium, Mycobacterium tuberculosis, which causes a harmful disease that is called tuberculosis.